The Hearing House, now on Up North at 4's 12 Days of Christmas.
And welcome back to Up North at 4. We are joined by Todd and Karen Beyer from the Hearing House in Marshfield. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. And for people who may not know, can you tell us a little bit about what is the Hearing House?
Well, we help people hear better through the use of hearing aids, and been doing it for a long time now. So it's a great profession, and we change people's lives every day.
Yeah, and Karen, this is nothing new for you because 25 years in business, am I correct?
I've been in business for 15 years. The Hearing House has been we established the Hearing House 15 years ago. We are licensed hearing instrument specialists. I've been licensed for 19 years. He's been licensed for 26 years.
Wow. I'm curious, what has changed along the way, Todd?
Well, there's two big things that have changed. The people's attitude towards hearing aids and the technology. Probably the bigger thing is people's attitudes towards hearing aids. The stigma is gone. They're almost a status symbol now to have the best hearing aid. And people are much more willing to accept the fact that, okay, they can hear better using hearing technology.
I just noticed that people are a lot happier wearing hearing aids now than they used to be, say, even 5 years ago.
Right.
I was curious, where has the technology gone? So obviously the stigma is gone, right? But is the technology in the spot now where actually your hearing is much better than it was 10 years ago with the hearing device?
Oh, absolutely. I remember back in 2000, we got new hearing aids came on the market, and we had three options to offer our patients: a 1-channel, a 2-channel, and a 4-channel hearing aid. So, and now today the devices are 48 channels.
Wow.
So the processing ability, and it's all about the computer chip. So the processing ability and the ability of the hearing aid to recreate the sound naturally in the patient's ear is just completely different than it was.
Why should someone come see you for a hearing device? Is it a doctor referral, or is it if they experience some kind of hearing loss? Are you the first step in that process, or what's the process like?
No, a lot of times we are the first step. And what happens with most people, it's not the person with the hearing loss that notices it first, it's the people around them.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right, because if we miss something, we don't know it. But the people around us see that we missed it or that we answered wrong, or so that's usually what happens and brings people in.
And then what does that hearing test look like? Do you guys do the kind of headphones with the beeping? What does that look like?
Yep, that's the beginning part. We need to find the softest point that the person hears all the different tones in the speech range. And then we do testing with speech and words to see how well they understand what they do hear with amplification. And there's testing we can do with background noise at the same time as speech. And then there's also, once somebody has hearing aids, we can test the hearing aid right in their ear with a microphone near the eardrum.
Wow. Well, it sounds like the stigma is gone, right? The technology is changing. Your clients are super happy with making that first step, right? You've been in Marshfield now for 15 years plus. You know what you're doing. It's 12 Days of Christmas currently, right? It's Christmas season. Can somebody give the gift of hearing? Do you offer gift cards, or how does that work?
We've done that occasionally over the years. Usually that's kind of an awkward gift, but we have seen it done. But a lot of times what happens is over the holidays is people realize what they're missing, and they get together with family, and when they feel left out of the conversation, that's what brings them in.
Hearing is people should just take the first step, and the first step could be you. And where can they go for more information?
Well, the Hearing House has recently affiliated with Beltone, which allowed us to expand into the Northwoods. So now we have locations in Rhinelander, Eagle River, Woodruff, Hurley, along with all of our regular locations, which include Medford and Wausau, Marshfield, Neelsville, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids. So we have plenty of options for everybody. We got everybody covered.
You've made it so easy. This is just great. I think it's great. I know your family, you've experienced hearing loss, and what you've been able to do technology-wise to fix it has been
it makes
life-changing.
all the difference. All the difference for sure.
All right. Todd and Karen, always great talking with you two.
All right. Thank you for having us. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.